The Milwaukee Bucks acquired Damian Lillard in a blockbuster trade, but they lost dramatically on defense. Or so a lot of people thought. In this video, let's explore the real reason the Bucks got Dame, what are they willing to sacrifice with the loss of Jrue Holiday, and what they're willing to gain in this surprising move. Oh, and make sure to watch till the end to hear the predictions for what this could mean for the Bucks' championship aspirations. Buckle up, and don't forget to like and subscribe too. Appreciate you guys. See, most people thought the Bucks messed up on this trade, as they would lose on defense with the departure of a key defensive player. After all, they were giving up both Jrue Holiday and Grayson Allen, who are straight up dogs on D with a capital D too. Well, Dame's name might start with a D, but that does not necessarily mean he's got that defensive prowess. When it comes to guarding opponents, Lillard's performance historically hasn't been as impressive as his offensive capabilities. Therefore, most fans and analysts alike were quick to judge the trade as potentially lopsided, seeing Milwaukee weaken their perimeter defense, which had been a cornerstone for their strategy. But here's the twist. The Bucks are wagering on offensive juggernaut with Dame at the helm. They're betting that a stronger offense can outweigh the defensive gaps. Damian brings elite scoring, clutch play, and an ability to stretch the floor in a way that would open up new avenues for Giannis to dominate. The trade could be transformative, changing the dynamics for Milwaukee entirely. Acquiring the 7-time All-Star, 7-time All-NBA selection, and NBA 75th anniversary team member is not just a statement about their ambition, but also a strategic move. Let's see how we can prove the critics wrong on this one. First off, it's all about the duo. Giannis Antetokounmpo and Damian Lillard potentially create one of the most dynamic offenses in the NBA. The pairing promises a combination of Dame's sharpshooting and Giannis' unstoppable drives. This just forces defenses to stretch thin, allowing the Bucks to exploit the mismatches and capitalize on defensive lapses. Moreover, their combined ability to close games could turn the tide in those crucial moments. Simply put, this duo could redefine clutch in the Eastern Conference. I mean, Giannis and Dame together on the court? It's like trying to defend a two-headed basketball monster. You got Dame dropping bombs from downtown and Giannis bulldozing his way through defenses like they're made of paper. It's a nightmare for opponents, but for Buck fans, it's more like a dream come true. And yeah, historically, great duos have had to work on their chemistry. But if Dame and Giannis can gel quickly, the league should be very, very scared. Imagine late game scenarios where either one could take the shot, and you can't double team both. Also, historically, to win a championship, you need a solid strategy on both ends of the floor. Sure, losing Holiday and Allen might hurt Milwaukee's defensive stats, but offense wins games too. Lillard's presence means defenses can't just key in on Giannis. They've had to respect Dame's deep threat, which can lead to more spacing and opportunities for others. It's a gamble, but one that the Bucks are clearly willing to take for a shot at another NBA title. Adding Lillard could be the ultimate game changer. Additionally, Giannis just needed a second superstar like Dame to alleviate the immense pressure he's consistently facing in the playoffs. With Lillard's talent, he can take over games, reducing the likelihood of Giannis being overwhelmed or shut down by opposing teams. This dynamic alone could enhance Milwaukee's late game execution and ultimately their playoff performance. The hope is that their synergized play translates to undeniable dominance on the court, setting the stage for a formidable run to the NBA Finals. And let's be real, an NBA championship. You know what they say, one in the field is not as effective as two in the battle, and that's true. All legendary title runs in the NBA rely on duos. In recent history, we've seen dynamic pairings like Shaq and Kobe, LeBron and Wade, and Steph and KD, all leading teams to championships. It's this proven formula that the Bucks are hoping to replicate. With each game, as Dame and Giannis learn to anticipate each other's movements and build on each other's strengths, the potential for greatness is undeniable. This could very well be the next great duo to etch their names in the history books. Really, it's like they've enrolled in the Superhero Basketball Academy. Think of it this way, with every game they play, Dame and Giannis aren't just pairing up, they're fashioning a legacy. Forget Jordan and Pippen, they're like Batman and Robin, all set to become the new dynamic force in the league. Sure, they've got to hoop through the growing pains, the adjustments, yet each challenge they overcome solidifies their partnership. If they dial in their teamwork, we might just witness a new era of Bucks basketball dominance and two new superheroes for the world to marvel at. On a serious note, Damian Lillard just changes the entire dynamic for the Milwaukee Bucks. With his arrival, there's a heightened sense of energy and potential. Not only does that elevate the team's offensive prowess, but he also brings a veteran experience and a winner's mentality. By igniting a new sense of belief within the squad, Lillard inspires his teammates and reshapes the team's identity. The ripple effect of his leadership could improve the overall team performance as every player starts to step up, matching Damian's intensity and commitment. Dame is ambitious, motivated, and hungry, and this drive could rally the Bucks to take over the league. Imagine the renewed vigor in every practice, every play becoming more purposeful with Dame setting the tone. The entire team's morale is poised to skyrocket, and with high spirits come greater achievements. Players who once felt underutilized can now find themselves integral parts of a championship contending machine, powered by Lillard's ambition. I'm not saying that the Bucks locker room and practices were boring before, but let's just say with Lillard's entrance, the level of intensity and focus is bound to intensify. He's a really cool dude, a hip-hop head, dropping hot tracks in the studio, and now he's dropping dimes on the court for Milwaukee. Just how dope is that? For real though, Lillard's dual persona is an example of a blend of cultural cool with unyielding competitiveness. The locker room vibe just got a significant upgrade, impacting team cohesion positively. His presence means every Buck steps up their game, and Milwaukee transforms from contenders to leaders. With Lillard, expect the Bucks to be not just in the playoffs, but chasing glory every step of the way. The team dynamic is off the charts already, as players feed off of each other's success. Lillard's game intelligence, his ability to read defenses and make split-second decisions enhances the Bucks' strategic approach. Dame is quick to prove himself on the court, showcasing his killer instincts and clutch shot making. When the Bucks faced the Boston Celtics in January, it was a tough matchup, to say the least. The Celtics have the best record and are currently the best team in the league, both offensively and defensively, so it was a real test for Milwaukee. Nevertheless, the Bucks turned up the focus and urgency and blew out the Celtics 135-102. Dame came through with 21 points, 4 boards, and 4 dimes, adding to the collective effort with timely baskets that highlighted his cool under pressure. Giannis contributed in his typical Giannis way, with a monstrous double-double with 24 points and 12 boards, making it clear that this duo has what it takes to break down even the most formidable opponents. Their synergy on the court disrupted the Celtics' rhythm, proving that the Bucks' gamble on bringing in Lillard might just be the key to unlocking their full potential and setting them on a path to championship glory. The most recent game that was decided by a buzzer beater proved that Dame is as clutch as they come. He racked up 45 points and saved the Bucks by drilling a 32-foot pull-up jumper at the buzzer to lift Milwaukee to the 143-142 win over the Sacramento Kings. It's Dame time, baby! I mean, Lillard's remarkable ability to remain composed like that under intense pressure is just another vital asset he brings to the Bucks lineup. This game-winning shot not only boosted the team's morale, but also sent a stark message to the rest of the league. Milwaukee is a serious threat. It's that kind of star power and fearlessness that can sway the momentum in a tight playoff series and can carve a path toward the championship. So, I think there's no question left on why the Bucks got Damian Lillard. The only question that remains is how far he can take them. Your thoughts?